morning and welcome back over to the Disney's Hollywood Studios parking lot, and actually coming on over today to once again ride the Skyliner. Only reason why I want to ride it today is because when me and Allie got to ride it last week with some of our friends who are cast members who got the previews, we did it late at night, so it was kind of hard to see a lot. So my plan today is I actually want to ride these Skyliners, but I want to look at the station a little bit more. I want to try to get into a non wrapped one, because they said that the wrapped ones, it's harder to see out of it. We did kind of see that when we did ride it on our way over to Caribbean Beach, but I do want to ride it, at least I want to ride all the lines again, but I want to take more time and look at the stations, because now that it's a little bit maybe less chaotic, because now the people that will be riding are people like me who want to ride them, or people staying at those resorts. So what we'll probably end up doing is we'll probably ride the line from Hollywood Studios to Caribbean Beach, then we'll ride the one over to Pop Century, because then we'll come over the water. But then I'm gonna stop at Pop Century, get off, go over to the gift shop, because apparently they have a lot of the Disney Skyliner merchandise, and I really want to get some. So, and I'll show you guys all the stuff they have. I don't know, but I still just love seeing them running. And every once in a while, if you look close enough over that way, you can see the Epcot ball. You can also see the other line running, but unfortunately the tram's in the way and there's a sign, so. But we gotta head down towards front, over towards the station. Still just love the look of this little area with the Skyliner now, because the Skyliner aesthetic station pretty much looks exactly like Hollywood Studios entrance, so not very busy actually, so that's actually a really good thing. So definitely cannot, I still just love riding this. I wonder which one I'll get on today, and see if maybe get my own vehicle. I probably won't, because there's a lot of people going in right now, but we're gonna jump onto this thing and ride it over to Caribbean Beach. Yes, I did get my own, and I didn't get one of the covered ones, so I should get a pretty good view. I'm actually going to watch it as I come out of the station. If you're wondering how the ventilation system works, you see these things, that's how, so what happens is there's a little bit of wind, comes on out, so, oh yes, whee! Oh, I love this so much. Only downside, Pop and Art Station is down right now. That line is down, so we may have to go over to Epcot for a little bit first. This is still just so freaking cool. Oops, slow down a little bit. But yeah, I can't recommend these things enough. Yeah, everyone's like, oh, but there's no AC, I wouldn't ride in the middle of the day. Well, right now, okay, so right now we're stopped. Almost, nope, we're still moving. But I still feel plenty of wind coming in, because when you're high enough up, there's enough wind going, and plus the way these things are designed, it's constant airflow in here, so yeah, I'm really hoping the Pop Century Art Imagination line stays working at some point. That's still really cool. This view is so cool. It's just a unique view, because the way we're going over the parking lot right now, this is I love this. This is so much fun. So we're heading to the Caribbean Beach main terminal station. What I'll do is I'll leave, kind of look at it from a distance, and also see that Joffrey stand that they now built for it. Wow, this is even, like I said, when we rode it the first night, couldn't see any of this. Now you kind of see the tops of the trees. You see some trees have fallen down. So yeah, definitely it's a unique view of things. I still love this. This is way too much fun. I don't know, a lot of people don't think that's gonna be really great. They should have built monorails, but this, I mean, I just got on this and I'm already riding over to Caribbean Beach. This is gonna take me 5 minutes to Caribbean Beach. So if you're staying at Caribbean Beach and or Riviera, you're gonna get on this, you're gonna get to your little destination way quicker than any bus would ever get you there. Because if you come to Caribbean Beach, you still take a bus, you have to take the bus, and it has to make 5 or 6 stops. So this really can take your travel time down. So I kind of wanted to come up a little past the station, because there is a lot of people in there. There's a lot of people waiting for the Pop Century Art Animation line to open. I just want to ride it for a little bit, but I wanted to show you kind of what it looks like now without the walls. So here you have the main station. As you can see, Pop Century and Art Animation line, they are running it. However, it looks like they were still doing some testing on it. So something may have happened. There's a lot of managers and stuff standing right here. But if you kind of look at it, this is the station. This is the closest we ever got, because the closest you ever come up to is right there. Whole walkway all the way down. That little stand is the new Joffrey's, which actually have a cool new thing. And then they also have an internal bus route, that the internal bus station is right there. So honestly, they made it real easy because if you are staying at Caribbean Beach and you are staying, say, on the other side of the resort, you can take that internal bus to back to your area you're staying at, and you only have to wait for that internal bus to get there, or you can walk. So we're head back up. I am going to go up and do the Epcot line, which is that one right there. I do really like this sign right here. So this is the sign leading to the Caribbean Beach, and as you kind of come up, it kind of looks like a big train station here in the middle. And then it does have the sign saying if you're looking for art animation, you go that way, Pop Century, Riviera, Epcot to the right, and Hollywood Studios straight forward. So that's the Epcot, that's Studios line, Riviera, Epcot, Pop Century art animation.
Hold on to your straw hats. We are about to enter the heart of the Caribbean.
No, Mom, it's at New Orleans.
It's Riviera. Yeah.
Okay, I'm sorry. Don't be so proud of me.
We are now sailing over Disney's Caribbean Beach Resort, home to a collection of tropical villages inspired by the colorful architecture and lifestyle of the Caribbean islands.
This is the Caribbean.
Welcome aboard the Disney Skyliner at Disney's Riviera Resort. If you're just joining us, we are on our way to Epcot. Ladies and gentlemen, we invite you to sit back, relax, and enjoy the most magical flight on Earth. We are now traveling along Buena Vista Drive. This roadway and the city of Lake Buena Vista were established in 1969 when Walt Disney World Resort was first being developed. They are both named after Buena Vista Street in Burbank, California, where the Walt Disney Company headquarters are still located today. Ladies and gentlemen, in just a few moments, we will be taking a scenic spin around the Skyliner turn station. Please remain seated. This station was designed for turning only.
Yeah, we came that way.
I think this is more about getting people to
To the resort.
Coming into view is Disney's Boardwalk Inn and Disney's Boardwalk Villas. From elegant dining and magical lounges to lively entertainment just off the shores of Crescent Lake, this charming seaside resort relives the golden era of Atlantic beach towns and turn-of-the-century amusement parks.
They're just
We
expanding.
are now arriving at Epcot. To all who come to this place of joy, hope, and friendship, welcome.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. That's one of your Eiffel Towers you can hold on your roof.
Please remain seated until the doors automatically open. When exiting the cabin, please supervise children, collect your belongings, and watch your step. Thank you for flying with us. Por favor, permanezcan sentados hasta que las puertas se abren automáticamente. Al salir de
Yeah, when we were here for the preview, it was too dark out, and also the they had a lot more of these, like the hedges things they put up from time to time. I will probably stop when we get over to Riviera Station to get off and look at that station as well. But this is really cool to see it coming in and out of this station. Because like it goes up and then over the Friendship Boat dock. So definitely decided to come over and check out some of the merchandise because they actually have it at the Epcot National Gateway section. There's a pin that they have. And they have a nice luggage. Ooh, this luggage tag is pretty sweet. $17 for that. The thing I really want to get, because I'm going to get one or two of these, but these little Skyliner things. $15 for that, so it's a little hanging so you can hang it up. Here's a female's shirt. It says Travel the World 2019 Skyliner. Tells you everyone it relates to. $35 for that. Nice little ball cap. Let's see if I can find the price on it. Oh, I didn't even see the underside. Look at the bill. That's pretty cool. $28 for that. Look at these. So these are 2 buttons. So it's like the buttons that they've been giving out. So it says there's magic in the air. See the world from above. These are $10. I checked the back. Then they have a special limited edition magic band. It's pretty cool. Nice little cup they have, the coffee cup. $20 for that. It's designed literally like a gondola. So this is like one of the toys that this is what it looks like. Like this is like one of the little red ones. Here's a men's Skyliner shirt. I think it's great. I kind of wish it was a little white too. See, $25 for this one. They got some socks that go along with it, and on the bottom it says, oh, it probably says My Way or the Skyway. So I had to be a little bit of an impulse buy, but I really wanted this little Chef Figment pop vinyl. He's adorable. Can't remember the price on it. I just remember I bought it and I didn't even care about the price. But so this kind of goes along with the Food and Wine Festival. You can see on the back it says 2019 Epcot International Food and Wine Festival. Taste your way around the world. So he's a cute little guy. So ironically enough, actually I'm not getting this for me. I got this from my mom. She really wanted this one. There's a pop vinyl, and hopefully I can find a picture of it somewhere for the Skyliners. I'll put it in here if I find it. If not, then you're just staring at water. And I did get one of the little Skyliner little bucket things. So this was $15. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you kind of the box, the side. There's the back, and what I'll do is I'll take a picture. I'll put a few pictures up now of it sitting fully out of the box, assembled, put on, and they include a little stand. So I'll put those in. But this is pretty cool. I'm really excited. So now we got to go back over there and get back on it and ride it back over to Caribbean Beach.
Right. So this is going to do the same thing it did before. So first it's going to make a turn. It's going to make a turn. What? They're not telephone.
They're not. No, they're how? No.
They're cables. You can call them cables.
Yeah.
But telephone wires are actually used for calls. Right? Telephone calls. That's not what these are used for. So
These are.
it looks like it starts at the top there, goes around that tower, and then down those rocks.
What tower?
You can't see it with the net up there.
All right, now let's that one over there.
That's pretty.
Yeah.
You get it.
Oh, yes, I know that one.
All of this is pretty.
Wait, this one. Find the needle and then find the story.
No, we just meant if you consider finding Nemo and Finding Dory on the same gondola. There's Beating the
You can see Hank on it.
I haven't seen Beating the
I have.
Yeah, because I could see Hank on it.
Oh, Hank was on it? Oh, yeah, definitely. Hello.
Ladies, gentlemen, and islanders of all ages, welcome aboard the Disney Skyliner at Disney's Caribbean Beach Resort. We're flying to Disney's Hollywood Studios.
The hoverboard
Maybe. Let's see, what else
Ladies,
is
gentlemen, and members of the Academy, welcome to Disney's Hollywood
That's
Studios.
not Frozen.
I haven't seen any Aladdin's. I haven't seen any Lion.
I haven't seen any Frozen because that's not
No, I've seen
Frozen.
Frozen.
No, that's the short where.
No, it's still Frozen. The Frozen characters.
Please
No,
remain seated
no.
until
You
the doors
saw those tiny
automatically
snowballs?
open. When exiting the
Right, but that's
cabin,
partially
please
from the
supervise
ride, but
children,
it still counts as
collect your
service.
belongings, and watch your step. Thank you for flying with us.
That's
Por
for
favor,
sure.
permanezcan
Yeah, but everything in the same
sentados hasta que las
universe.
They're missing nothing.
Yeah, I
Al
agree.
salir de la cabina, por favor.
So unfortunately, the line from Pop Century to Art Animation from Caribbean Beach is actually still having some issues. Now again, this is the only second full day of operation, but this line, I think this line to Caribbean Beach to Epcot is the more line, and I mean they're still running the line, but I think they're still trying to make sure it's done right because they don't want people getting stuck on it. Been listening to people around me saying they should be getting free stuff, and it's like, honestly though, be glad at least they have other transportation options, because you can still take a bus over, and they're probably running extra buses because you would be doing this. So honestly, it's no big deal. It just means actually I have to come back another day and ride it again, which honestly, knowing me, I'm just gonna come ride this just to ride it because this is so much fun to do. So I am gonna go ahead and call it a day. From riding around on the Disney Skyliner, I just really wanted to ride it in the daytime. I also wanted to look at the merchandise they have. So the shop I actually went into was in the International Gateway stop, which means you had to have a valid entry to get into that store to get that sort of stuff. I wanted to go over to Pop Century because it's one of the places you don't have to go into, and I'm pretty sure over at Caribbean Beach you can get that stuff too, but that was just my first choice. So, but man, still so much fun. And even in the middle of the day when it has been much warmer the last few days as well, so that kind of answers my question. It's not that hot in them. Like, everyone's still upset about they don't have AC in them, they don't have this, that, and the other thing, but overall, I mean, it's still a lot of fun. Like, I think it's an absolute blast. I think it's something you can do within yourself. I mean, 30 minutes of me riding from here to Epcot, stopping at Epcot, looking at the merchandise, looking at the shop, all that stuff. I mean, it's fun. So with all that being said, as I do head out from a very fun trip out to riding the Disney Skyliner, I'll see y'all next time.